Ultimate combo! Ultimate combo! Oh. I tell you, these Sony fanboys are pathetic. They really are. Nintendo fanboys, I don't mean to attack you either. I really don't, because I have nothing against you. You're pathetic as well. Killer Instinct, monkey. Killer Instinct has been a fan favorite for all fighters. It originally came on the Super Nintendo. Before Killer Instinct was announced, everybody was like, yo, bring back Killer Instinct. Bring back Killer Instinct. Rare, bring back Killer Instinct. Nintendo fanboys, bring back. Sony fanboys, bring back. And as soon as it comes on the enemy platform, the Xbox One, I call it the enemy platform, not an Xbox guy, all of a sudden there is a uproar and this game sucks. This game's mediocre. Sony fanboys shouldn't be saying that, but you know, it's funny how these guys, these alleged gamers, all of a sudden, I'm a Sony fanboy and I love Killer Instinct, and I would love to play Killer Instinct on the Xbox One with a couple of friends, just like back in the day. And I would love to get, you know, like, nothing would be greater for me to just knock off a sick combo and then have that dude in the background going, Ultimate Combo! You know? Nothing would be greater than that feeling in the world. It's just nothing but more of this brownie points, bragging, and like, it's these alleged gamers that they don't want to, you know, I don't like Infamous Second Son, I don't like kills on the neck, all of a sudden I'm not a gamer. But as soon as they drop a well-polished, well-cleaned game, yes, they had there's microtransactions. They're nickel and diming you for characters. And then Sony is the king of, Sony, monkey. Remember back in the day when we had 8 megabyte memory cards and for $50, and we had to buy a multi-tap just to play multiplayer games. Sony was nickel and diming us back in the day and nobody complained. One of the main reasons for my video is nobody is complaining. Before I get into the video, I'm going to leave a small link in I'm going to leave a small link in the link description below. If you do me that favor, if you do me that solid, yesterday, me and Next Gen 720, by far making an explosion in the community right now, in the gaming community. The man, he only came about a couple of months ago, and he created the term Sony ponies. He's Wii U weirdos. Listen, whatever is funny. I like nothing against Nintendo. Like I always said, I have nothing against you guys. You know, I have nothing against Microsoft and Nintendo, because you will not stand for mediocrity, and by all means, I love it. Sony fanboys, I don't dislike them because they rule the internet with their hate comments. By all means, I love it. I'm sorry, I'm sick and sadistic in that way. I love the type of chaos. What I do not accept from Sony fanboys is mediocrity. That's all I am asking. Anywho, the Wii U weirdos is flipping hilarious. What else did he say? Booty goons. Listen, me and him had an amazing interview yesterday. For those of you who are Zombie 70 fans, click the small link down in the description below. Check out the video. Subscribe to Next Gen 720. I believe he is the future. He's growing at a fast rate, and you gotta check out this video. It's great. It's fun. We talk about Sony, our love for Sony, and what does Sony need to do to get things really bumping and pumping. And we also talk about the Wii U and the Xbox Ones. And, you know, we just regular gamers, man. We grew up in the era of the PlayStation 1, and, you know, I didn't really have a good chance to play Nintendo games, but I remember going to my cousin's house, and they would play it. So, anywho, let's get to our video for the day. Like I said in Next Gen 720 video, I said I wanted to start a civil war. There must be a civil war in order to save Sony. We have to start separating ourselves from mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? We have to take back Sony. One of my favorite comic strips from back in the day was Avengers Civil War, and it was Captain America versus Iron Man. As you know, when you look at the Avengers cartoons and shows right now, they're teammates. But for the better of good, in their eyes, they believed that they had it became a civil war. It was a fighting among comrades. Sony Fanboys, I consider you comrades, but I just don't want to stand for this mediocrity anymore. We have to. I see in the comment sections below, I put out a video that I finally buy a real Sony exclusive, not infamous Second Son. I bought Final Fantasy X-2, and the Sony fan, this is what gave me the idea of a civil war, that Sony fanboys were still hating on Sony products. I firmly believe that these Sony fanboys hate the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. I firmly believe it. I mean, Final Fantasy X, to go back and look at the review scores, 9s and 10s. Infamous Second Son, 7s, 8s, 6.5s. Basically, what this video I'm trying to say is there's a civil war. I'm detaching myself away from you mediocre loving, air juggling, sick sadistic fanboys who sit here and cry and complain in the comment section below, but you don't buy your games. I buy them, but I can't go do any. For each dude that I see hating in the comment section below, I'm gonna click on your goddamn channel. I'm gonna look at your dang on videos. No videos. No unboxings of Sony games. No Sony games being played. If there is a game being played, it's Call of Duty. It's Titanfall on the PC. It's Left 4 Dead on the PC. I mean, just more, like all the Microsoft exclusives, you're playing them on the PC. That's why I always say, but the video for another day. Anywho, we're going to do a judge right here. The thumbs ups, if you want to bring Sony back to what it used to be. You want the siphon filters, Crash Bandicoots, Parappa the Rappers. All right, we're here, just sitting in the car. I want you to know if we could get fall. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. All right, we're here, just sitting in the car. I want you to know if we could get fall. Remember that, yo? Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. I won't do them up, kick. Yo, and like, what was cool about Parappa the Rapper is that you could put in the commandments like a Guitar Hero, but it was like you could jazz it up a little bit. You can go kick, and you would get an extra stat bonus in that bad boy. Yo, I mean, come on, like I'm taking you back in time right now with the stuff I'm talking about. Can you give me some epic moments from The Last of Us? Can you give me some epic moments from Infamous Second Son? You can't even give me no moments in the past 8 years of Sony's mediocrity to tell me like, oh man, remember that moment in The Last of Us when the zombie busts through the window? Nobody can do it. All they doing is just hyping up another mediocre game. Yo, you know what else is hot? Unjammer Lammy. It was the rock version of Parappa the Rapper. And like in the hood, it wasn't really accepted yet because Parappa the Rapper was dope. You know what I'm saying? So in the hood, we were like, I don't know about the rock, you know what I mean? But we purchased it, and me and my homies, I remember it was this level, and he was in an airplane, and the girl was in the airplane, and the dude was just mad tight, like, get up in the morning, put her on the track, so did you got, so and then you beat the game, you had a game plus, and Parappa the Rapper was on that mother sucker, yo. So the dude would be like, get up in the morning, put her on the track, so what you got, so and then Parappa the Rapper, get up in the morning, put her on the track. So did you got? So yo, and then Unjammer Lammy will come into the cell. Oh man, I think Unjammer Lammy is on sale, PlayStation Plus, man. For those of you Sony fanboys that never played these games, never actually played real good games before, go check it out, man. God dang, I'm flipping hyped up right now talking about Parappa the Rapper. It's the last time we had a Parappa the Rapper game was back in the 90s. It could have been the 2000s. I think it was a Parappa the Rapper for the PlayStation 2. It wasn't that. I don't think it was that good, to be honest with you. But man, Parappa the Rapper and Unjammer Lammy, they need. God damn, you Sony fanboys, man. We need to have a civil war. We're disconnecting ourselves from you people, man. If you enjoy Mediocracy, if you enjoy the same bullcrap that be coming from Sony, hit the dislike button. If you want to take Sony to a new direction, back to where it used to be, we're getting nothing but straight classics, hit the like button. We'll see how this Civil War really turns out. All right, we're here. Just sitting in the car. I want you to know if you can get fall. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. But Jeremy Levy, when that came out, it took it up another notch, yo. And then when you beat the game, Parappa the Rapper came on there, and it was mad tight. Like, yo, man, it was crazy. Me and my boys, it was 2 players too. It was 2 players. So I would go first, and then another crazy motherfucker would come second, and we would try to outdo each other by... Civil War. That's it. We're going to war. We're separating ourselves.